Every generation of gaming changed the rules. What started as simple blinking pixels inside noisy arcades would eventually become massive online worlds played by billions of people. But gaming didn't evolve slowly. Every few years, one breakthrough changed everything. A new console, a new genre, a new way to play. From arcade cabinets to open worlds to esports arenas and cinematic storytelling, this is the story of the games that defined entire eras. In the early 1980s, video games weren't played at home. They lived in arcades, dark rooms filled with glowing machines, electronic music, and the sound of players fighting for high scores. Show Pac-Man. Games like Pac-Man became cultural phenomena almost overnight. For the first time, video games had mascots people actually recognized. Pac-Man merchandise was everywhere. Cartoons, toys, even hit songs. Show Galaga. Arcade games were becoming faster, harder, and more competitive. Players weren't trying to beat a story. They were trying to survive longer than everyone else. Originally, Nintendo wanted to make a Popeye game. But after losing the license, designer Shigeru Miyamoto created entirely new characters instead. That accident gave birth to Mario. Show Frogger. Even simple concepts became unforgettable. Frogger turned crossing a road into one of the most stressful experiences in gaming. Arcades had become social spaces. People gathered around machines to watch skilled players survive impossible challenges. Then in 1981, Nintendo released a game that changed gaming forever, Donkey Kong. It introduced players to Jumpman, the character who would later become Mario. Unlike most arcade games at the time, Donkey Kong wasn't just about score chasing. It had characters, it had tension, it had actual platforming gameplay. Players jumped over barrels, climbed ladders, and navigated obstacles in ways games had never really done before. But arcades wouldn't stay the center of gaming forever. For the first time, players could bring games home. Home consoles exploded in popularity. Suddenly, companies rushed to cash in on the gaming craze, and that created a disaster. By 1983, the video game industry collapsed. Stores stopped trusting games. Millions of unsold cartridges were buried in landfills. Many people believed video games were just a fad. But even during the crash, some developers showed what games could become. Pitfall introduced exploration, movement, and cinematic transitions years ahead of its time. Then came Tetris, a simple puzzle game created in the Soviet Union. No characters, no story, just perfect gameplay. It proved games didn't need complicated graphics to become addictive. Then Nintendo changed everything. In 1985, Super Mario Bros. Arrived on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and gaming was reborn. The movement felt smooth. The worlds felt alive. Secrets were hidden everywhere. Players weren't just chasing scores anymore. Now they were going on adventures. World 1-1 is still considered one of the greatest tutorial levels ever designed. Without using a single word, the level teaches players how Mario works simply through gameplay. Gaming had survived the crash, but what came next would become the golden age of pixel art. Subscribe for more.